article about Ozzy Osbourne and all that. I still haven't because I read it. I thought it was going to be right, but no. It was for Pickle Plant.
He's just going to write well.
Yes.
Writing is always good.
About a minute.
So do you not see the synopsis that I write up beforehand? You get to see that?
It's on the
in the lineup of the people?
The Google Drive.
Okay.
And I don't really need it right now because
y'all don't do like a little caption thing of the names of the people or anything, or no?
I don't think we're doing that just yet. I think they do it. I think Dick does it on the podcast right now.
Oh, okay.
But
just curious.
Until we get all the YouTube live stuff perfected, and
we're not doing YouTube live.
We are doing YouTube live. We're just not putting all the ton of synopsis stuff on there. And Dick might change the description afterwards, after we're done recording or doing the live stuff. But
so do you write on them?
We have 10 seconds.
Make sure you talk into the microphone.
Okay, I'll talk to the microphone. Maybe.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2.
And here we go. It is Monday, June 4th, the first full week in summer of 2018. And I am glad to be back in downtown Conroe. I was on a little vacation last week. And I am Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News for the next hour, noon to 1, every Monday. And we're at Lone Star Community Radio, right next to Conroe Coffee. And our other favorite shop, the Branding Iron, that has lots of authentic Lake Conroe merchandise, handmade. So happy birthday to my middle son, Cody, today, who's 32, and happy 2 days old to my 5th grandchild. And we're going to go see her this afternoon. My guest today will be Deborah Johnson of the Montgomery County Memorial Library System, Sheila Griever of Panther Creek Inspiration Ranch, and Elijah Ensley of the Tamina Cemetery Project. And I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit about all these different things from these wonderful people. And this is timely to hear about the library because their summer reading program starts today. So Deborah has been on the show several times before, so we can't wait to hear what's going on for people of all ages at the library, and it's free too. That's really one of the big benefits. So the show is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic Center that's located over by Taco Bell and Conroe High School on Highway 105. Go by there to get any prenatal checkups for babies, sports injuries, herniated discs, or just because you want to have a happy, long life. That's Roger Stein Chiropractic Center. So it's been quite warm out lately, if you haven't noticed. It is really hot, and we had some kind of a summer storm that came through, blazing through last night with all kinds of wind and turbulence. There might have been some tornadoes spotted around out in Montgomery and out 1488. But today should be a milder day, I think. So there's a lot of things going on in Conroe, and so some of them are indoors and cool things. The first one I want to mention is the annual Taste Fest, which is happening at the Conroe Lone Star Convention Center, which is indoors, and they will have over 25 vendors where you can taste different restaurants in an Epicurean extravaganza eating frenzy. So
I want to go to that.
It's a great opportunity. The tickets, and it's Thursday, June 7th from 5 to 8. The ticket price is $25, and it includes 2 adult beverages and all the food you can handle. Nice. A little of everything. You just cruise around, meet people. There will be a lot of people that you know, make new friends. And just wanted to mention that. It is a great place to go at Taste Fest. So it's not downtown, but it's well worth the trip. It's only, 10 minutes away, and there's a bunch of local food restaurants there that are encouraging you to come out and try some samples. Also on Thursday in downtown Conroe at Heritage Park is the First Thursday Concert Series and the First Thursday Market Days. And the Market Day starts at 4 o'clock and goes till 8. There's going to be fresh produce, a lot of handcraft items, honey, jams, jewelry, tamales from Carmelitas, and even some great advice from the master gardeners. They're always out there. So there's still availability. You can go to experiencedowntownconroe.com to get a vendor application. Fees only $25. The concert starts at 6:30, and that's hosted by the City of Conroe Parks and Recreation. As always, on first Thursdays, they do this April through September. So there's 2 bands that are ready for the lineup. The first band will be Jefferson Clay, and then Lisa Morales takes the stage at 8 p.m. You can bring your chairs, blankets. Outside, alcohol is not permitted. Beer is sold on the inside of the park, but there's food trucks available at curbside, and you can bring in water, soda, and other food into the park. It's all free. So again, that's this Thursday, downtown Conroe. The monthly artist reception of the Conroe Art League will also be coming up this week. That is Saturday, June 9th from 5 to 8 at the Madeley Art Gallery. The public is invited to attend the exhibit and meet some of the local artists, and their new exhibit will be all about summer. So if you didn't know we had an art league with a gallery, then you're missing out. They're right next to the Red Brick Tavern on Simonton Street. So go by and visit them. They're open Tuesday to Saturday, 10 to 5, and the show is from 5 to 8 on Saturday night. Feel free to come by. And you might even want to do that right prior to going by and seeing the performance that's going to be at the Crichton Theater presented by the Sounds of Texas, which is going to be B.J. Thomas. Now, I heard rumor that they're supposed to have a pre-concert block party starting at 5:30. Now, this concert was previously canceled because it happened during the Hurricane Harvey. We all remember that episode. Oh, yeah. So, yes. So it has been rescheduled for this Saturday, and those that had tickets are allowed to come in for this concert on this Saturday night. So a lot of stuff going on. If you still want to get tickets, you can go to crichtontheater.org and find out about how to get your tickets. The show starts at 8 p.m. at the Crichton Theater. Of course, there's live performances at all 3 restaurant venues in downtown Conroe, Thursday through Saturday night. That's Red Brick Tavern, Pacific Yard House, and the Corner Pub. So you can go to Experience Downtown Conroe or visit conroe.com and find out all about those activities. So we're going to take a quick break and be right back with Deborah Johnson.
You're off.
Hi. By the way, we're still live. So,
Yeah.
You doing a commercial? Okay.
And so tan. Did you have a lovely time on your trip?
I did.
Yeah.
It was very nice. It was quite hot.
Where did you go again?
Jamaica Beach.
Okay. That's right. I just remember seeing you.
Did a whole lot of nothing, just going in the water, bike riding. Yeah. Had grandbaby number 5 born Saturday. We're going to go see her this afternoon. It was very exciting. It was a home birth, 10 pounds.
Oh my
The second,
gosh.
second home birth.
Both those
I didn't really
scary.
want to invade on her privacy. But my son did from the Army. He was sitting like, really, Joe?
Not her husband, but her brother-in-law.
No. Yeah. He hadn't left the Army base in months, so he had a buddy in Conroe, so he came down. Of course, we weren't around.
Such
as love.
Jeff.
Yes, why?
It was just he was the first one
Listen, well, good for him.
to join and like, so.
Well, good for him.
I saw it. I was like, oh,
Thank
lucky Margaret happened.
Woo-hoo.
Just curious.
It's good to know.
Yeah, good to know. All right. Are we almost ready? I'm ready.
Well, we have this one. Let's see where we at. We have about a minute until we
About a
get back.
minute. Okay. Deborah, that's Sheila. Sheila's from
Hi.
Catholic Grade.
Nice to meet
And Deborah's
you.
from the library system.
Very nice to meet
The
you.
summer reading program starts today.
Okay, very good. Well, that's exciting. Give all the parents lots of ideas of things to do with their kiddos for the summer.
Well, they do a lot more than just reading, right?
Yes, we do programming and we also do summer reading for adults.
Good. Well, I'm sure I'm going to hear all about it.
You
Mhm.
are.
Do you have a special needs reading program?
No,
Okay.
our program is pretty loose and it's based on, trust, so
Oh, okay.
they read at whatever level and whatever books they want. We don't specify the list or anything like that.
Okay.
That is school. This is the library. This is supposed to be, it's supposed to be fun.
20 seconds?
Yeah.
Just want everybody knew.
All right. 5 seconds till the music.
Music.
Ready? All right, you're live in 3, 2.
Okay, so we heard a little bit from some of our sponsors, and we are back with the first guest, Deborah Johnson, who has been on the show several times before, so she knows how this rolls. She knows how it rolls so well, she's not even wearing headphones, because she does what she wants to do. But this is the first official week of summer as far as it goes in Montgomery County, and all the schools are out, so they are starting this program. Tell me about your programs at the library, Deborah.
Well, it's always great to be on your program.
Yes, thank you,
Margie. And I don't wear the headphones because they echo, and then I can't concentrate.
Okay, I know.
I'm a little nervous. I don't like being
nervous
in the public, so too much. So yeah, here I am. Okay, so the library system, Montgomery County, has a summer reading program. They have it for 6 weeks. It starts today, right? So we have it for all ages. For children, it's birth to 12 years, and then we have a preteen sign up for preteens and preteen programs. They're 9 years old to 12 years old, and then we have teens, and they have their own special programs, which I'll go into more detail, from 13 to 17, and then adults. We have adult summer reading. So, for example, if the adults read to the kids, it counts towards their summer reading too.
Good.
And they have extra special prizes like restaurant coupons and you know.
I saw you have a whole lot of prizes and sponsors for your summer program.
The prizes and sponsors come from the community. We ask them for donations, or they contact us, which happens a lot, and they give us things. So some of the things are like free ice cream at McDonald's for their kids. So, but everybody, here's how it works. We have a 2-part program for our reading club. Again, June 4th, starting today through July 14th. You get a log, the children do, and you keep track of what you read and you get to read 10 books. That completes your log, and then you get a certificate and a free book. Okay, that's just the basics. To complete your reading log, you must read at least 10 books or 5 hours of reading. So we have these cute little bubbles on this piece of paper log we give you, and you fill it in. And you fill it in with a sticker or your initials or the title of the book, however you want to do it. And we get 10 of them. You bring it back to us, and we immediately give you the receipt. You don't have to wait till the end of the summer reading program.
They can read more, though.
And then they can read more. And, of course, we have incentives for more reading. So that's all good.
Okay.
All right. So, however, that is not the only thing that we do. We provide programs, and we program all year long to do that. So, for example, tomorrow at Conroe is a summer reading kickoff, and it's from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and we're going to have the movie Coco playing, and I personally am going to pop the popcorn for you. So
you're not going to be Coco?
I am not going to be Coco. Disney did not call me, sadly.
I need to make some calls.
Yes, I know. So some of the programs we have and we have it by day, just so you know. Tuesdays in the afternoon is from 6 to 8 years old. So for them, we have things like the Nutty Professor and Lucas Miller, the singing zoologist. So it should be a lot of fun. Wednesdays in the morning, we have programs for 18 months to 5 years old. And then in the afternoon on Wednesdays at 2 is from 9 to 12 years old. And we do this specifically by age. So the preteens who are 9 to 12 don't have to go with all the baby programs.
And they get bored and they get rowdy and so on.
No, so we got something just for them. So we have folk tales, we have gaming for the preteens, and tomorrow at 10, we're going to have the rocking dance party from 18 months to 5 years old. It should be a blast. And why do we have a rocking dance party? Because our program this year is the theme, and the theme is called Library Rocks. See my rocking t-shirt?
I see your rocking t-shirt.
I wore it specifically so you guys could see exactly what we're doing. Okay. So you want to talk about the teens programs? Or?
And also tell me about when you have these programs for the preteens or the kids. Can I just drop my kids off?
No. No, you can't. Sadly, we have a lot of new people coming into the county, and it must have happened at other libraries. We could drop your kids off, and you cannot do that at the library. You have to accompany your children at all times.
Free daycare.
Yeah, no. No, the county frowns on it. We have a legal paper to hand to the parents about how bad it is to drop your kids off without doing that. So we suggest never ever do that, even during the regular year, not just summer.
Not just summertime.
No. Now, adults, I wanted to talk to you about. At Conroe, we're having yarn spinning today at 1 p.m. So
what is yarn spinning?
They take these Cinderella Prickster thing on the yarn. They're going to teach you how to take wool from the sheep and turn it into yarn.
Ooh.
Which I knit, so that's very cool for me.
That is cool.
And then the next Monday is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. We're going to play that movie. The big one is for me is June 18th, The History of Chocolate, and of course we get to taste test it. It's at 6:00 at night. You need to register. It's for ages 13 and up.
And all this stuff is free, right?
All of it is free.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, and geocaching, if you like geocaching, that's the 25th. We have flyers that you can pick up at the library or go to our website at www.countylibrary.org. So, okay. So, and teens, oh my gosh, we have teen hip hop dancing, and that's Thursday, June 7th at 2:00. So if your teen
does it teach them how to hip hop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there, and it is a lot of work. It's a great workout. We have a magic workshop, so you can learn how to do magic tricks, and making mariachi. I can't pronounce it.
Mariachi?
No, marimbas. They're
marimbas.
Marimbas. They're.
I told you this was fun.
I know. It's a handmade instrument, and it's different levels of wood that makes musical sounds. So.
And what age is this?
That's for the teens, 13 to 17.
I was not sure if it was the 6-year-olds and under.
No, they're not going to be. No, we won't give them a hammer and nails.
Okay.
No, teens, yes.
So you have so many different programs. Of course, reading is the emphasis, but you have lots of hands-on activities, dancing, movies.
Yes, and since Library Rocks is such a wide thing, we do rock and roll, so a lot of music and geology, and so that's why we do geocaching, because you can.
I like that. So tell me how the geocaching works.
Well, do they
find stuff in the library, or how does that work?
They can. We're going to teach them how to hunt for treasure. I mean, if you had a kid and wanted to, hey, son, you want to go for a walk? They're like, oh, it's too hot. But if you say, hey, son, do you want to go look for treasure? They're like, yes. So you take your GPS and you go find geocaches. I personally have hidden geocaches in every single branch of the libraries because that's my program and I'm responsible for that. So I know there are geocaches for people to find. And they're in air conditioning during the summertime.
So when they find the items, do they get a prize?
No, they get to write their name down and they get to talk about it on geocaching. Now, when my libraries have a clue in each one, and they can find a bonus cache with clues when they put them together. So it's like a big puzzle.
Well, that's pretty
all
cool.
over the county.
That's fun for all ages. I know when I do a scavenger hunt here in downtown Conroe, it's widely popular.
Yes.
So
I've had people from Scotland, Florida, New York, and Washington State come visit my geocaches. By the way, it's called Information Overload because we do more than books at the library.
Of course you do. I've known that. And you have 7 branches.
Yes.
I mean, they're all over East County. You have one in West County, Magnolia, correct? Mm-hmm. You have one in the Woodlands. You have one in Willis.
2 in the Woodlands.
2 in the Woodlands. Okay, sorry. One in Willis. Here, the main central library that's off of 45.
And the city of Montgomery.
In the city of Montgomery. Which one are you normally in?
I'm in the administrative offices in Conroe. So they'll probably call it central.
Because you're a big deal.
Because we're a big deal. Not me personally. Not me personally, but no.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to add today?
Oh, that's it. Come, please.
Okay.
Come tomorrow. Sign up. Please do. And keep reading. You know why we do this, right? Did I ever tell you that? Why we do this?
Why?
Because the schools, asked us to, because children that don't read during the summer, they fall back. They can fall back a full grade of learning, and yes, a full grade. So if they keep reading during the summer, they will keep their reading skills up, and they will be ready to go to take those tests in the fall.
You should do book reviews too.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
We do that.
You do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so It's countylibrary.org, and if you hit /summer, or you can go to the tab that says summer programs,
Or
you can
we
find
have,
out all the different things that are going on.
right, and also we have a banner in the front that says summer reading. You can just click on that and get to our homepage.
Okay, easy peasy. Lots of fun stuff. Get it going.
Yeah.
It's a great place to be, and it's cool inside.
Yes,
It's
it is.
air conditioned and it's cool. So go have some fun. Thank you, Deborah. We are going to get ready then for our next guest, who's going to be Sheila Grieber with the Panther Creek Inspiration Ranch. And we'll be right back. I'm Margie Taylor, and this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic.
You're off.
Mr. Easley's there?
Yes.
Hello, sir. You want to come sit down over here?
Hello. Good, how are you? I'm Sheila
We're
Green.
still live, by the way. Hi. Go ahead and have a seat, and you're going to be third, and we'll exchange. What are these? Oh,
Those are bookmarks of yourself.
okay. You can do a photo.
Yes.
These are color changing pens.
Oh, fun.
Take one.
Okay.
So like the ink changes or the outside of the pen?
Yeah,
Right.
the pen changes.
Fun.
We're gonna take a
Oh, okay.
Mr. Aisley, this is Deborah Johnson and Sheila Grieber. Deborah is with the library system in Montgomery County, and Sheila is with Panther Creek Inspiration Ranch. And he is with the Cemetery Project.
Did you say the Tamina City?
No, Tamina Community Development.
Oh, yes,
With the
okay.
Tamina Cemetery.
All right.
Are they, no.
1, 2, 3.
Well, there's a green and a
Oh my
red.
God.
Send it to me.
Does that work?
No, she's looking down. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
So you want me to boot it
See
up
my
again?
voice all of a sudden. That's not good.
Yeah, I have that same problem.
All right, I gotta go. Bye, girl. Thank you. All right.
I'll take a picture.
We got a picture.
Color changing.
Deborah, send me that picture. You got my email
Uh,
or my,
this is
here. You just send it to me in a text.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit
Here,
about
I got
what we're
mine.
gonna, what's it about potentially,
Oh,
let's online event. Gala.
sorry, Dick
Yes,
called
I
me.
wrote just notes about your wine event, Denim and Diamonds, and what you do and all that. So just however you want to present this and get rolling with it.
Great.
Yeah, I see. What you- I see what
Yeah,
you're
you know
talking
what I'm
about.
talking about?
Yeah.
Is there a problema?
No, it was just some of the audio is getting kind of jumbled. I was
Okay.
listening in, and
Was it bad?
no, you can hear it. You can hear everybody. It's just you can tell there's an echo, and that usually means it's getting microphone here and you.
You want
So-
the analog connector?
Yes, the analog, the SP25. That's from the board.
Okay.
So that should be
I
good.
forget, is there more feedback through the?
You need to wear this. You hear better.
You're good. Everything should be fine now.
We ready to rock and roll?
Yes, we have 30 seconds on this one, and then we'll be ready to come back in.
Alrighty.
Did you take the picture on your phone?
She took it, and I'll send it to you if you
Okay,
want.
just send it to the IR Lone Star and say Conroe Culture Pictures, and
Okay.
Dick will get them up. All right, here comes the music. Go live in 3, 2.
And we are back. I'm your host, Margie Taylor of Conroe Culture News from downtown Conroe, Lone Star Community Radio, FM 104.5, 106.1, or you can go to irlonestar.com. We are Facebook Live today, Conroe Culture News. And we are ready to roll into our second guest today on June 4th, 2018, Sheila Grieber, and she is the Vice President of Development and Communications for Panther Creek Inspiration Ranch. That's a long title. So, Sheila, you've got a lot of people that have been there quite a while over at Inspiration Ranch, too. I've noticed that on your staff page. And you've got a lot of different things going on. First, tell me exactly what it is.
Certainly. Well, thank you first for to Conroe Culture and to you, Margie, for having me today. Inspiration Ranch, most people know us as a equine therapeutic riding center for children to ride to overcome challenges, right? So what that means is we're actually putting a child on a horse so that they can develop new skills, sensory objectives, they hand-eye coordination, balance, core, musculoskeletal development, all of that. Recently, though, we have added a new program. So we also have what's called our HEART program, and that stands for Hands-on Equine Assisted Ranch Therapy, and that's a long word for long-term for us working with people in mental health, right? So now we have a licensed professional counselor on staff, and we have 2 collaborative partnerships currently within Montgomery County. One is Montgomery County Youth Services, MCYS.
Great.
Those kiddos come out to our ranch every week. They do team building exercises, objectives to help them, give them nuggets of information that they can walk away with that minute and put into practice, right? Whether it's personal space, boundaries, how to find joy in the midst of their circumstances, things like that. And then we also have a partnership with Redeem Ministries. And these are women that are survivors of domestic sex trafficking. And